What up, World Rage Team? Back at it again. Welcome to the episode. Today we're talking about one of the most misunderstood TV dads of all time, Mr. Polk High, Mr. 4 touchdowns in a single game, Al Bundy from Married with Children. Now, a lot of people see Al as a grumpy shoe salesman who hates his job, his life, and sometimes even his family. But underneath all the sarcasm and misery, Al Bundy might actually be one of the best TV dads ever. So Married with Children came out in the mid to late 80s. One of the first shows on Fox. I remember watching this show as a little kid, not understanding all the jokes, but understanding that Al Bundy is a fucking great dad. He's a hard worker. He loves his wife. He loves his family. He loves his friends. He takes care of everybody. And he's one of the most loyal people in TV history. And I just want to break that down because people think he's a fucking curmudgeon. They think he's just a grumpy old man, but he's actually one of the best dads in TV history. So let's talk about that. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. Welcome to the man behind the misery. Al Bundy is the ultimate working class dad. He's tired, broke, unappreciated, but still shows up every day. He goes to work at a job he hates, selling women's shoes to people who treat him like dirt. And he does it for one reason: his family. He doesn't do it for the fame or the glory or the recognition. He does it because someone's got to keep the lights on and food in the house. That's love. Not the kind you say, but the kind you prove. Al Bundy's a great man. I've done this. I've gone to jobs that I fucking hated. I worked security when I first got out of the military. Hated the fucking shit out of those jobs. And I did it because I have kids to take care of, like family to provide for. I was married, and that's what you have to do as a father. And he showed that even though you hate your fucking job, you go out there and bust your ass and do the job that you hate to provide for your family. And that's a real man, and I truly appreciate that.
Hey, Al. I got off work a little early today. What you doing?
Just trying to kill another 60 years so Willard Scott can say hi to me on TV.
And as a kid, seeing that, even though it was funny, it showed that what a real man should be able to do for their family. You hate your job, you're not getting treated right at work, but you go to work to provide for your family.
But I'm not a loser. Because despite it all, me and every other guy who will never be what he wanted to be are still out there being what we don't want to be 40 hours a week for life. And the fact that I haven't put a gun in my mouth, you pudding of a woman, makes me a winner.
And that has always stayed with me as an adult. And I continue to use that mantra every day. I got to go to work, got to take care of the kids, got to take care of the family. That's what you do as a man. And Al Bundy showed that. The way he loves his kids. Yeah, Al Bundy jokes about his kids a lot. But look closer and you'll see a dad who truly cares. When Bud needs advice, Al's there. Usually roasting him at first, but still helping. When Kelly's in trouble, Al might complain, but he always comes through. He worries about them, fights for them, and even when he's dead broke, he finds a way to make things work. He might not say, "I love you" out loud every episode, but the sacrifices say it for him. So there's plenty of episodes when you're watching this show where he comes through for Bud.
Dad, I need to talk to you.
Geez, son, you know I got the Goldstein affair tonight.
It only take a minute. Dad, I've been seeing 2 women at once and it's wearing me out. I don't know how to juggle 2 women. Did you ever have this problem?
And this 2 women juggling thing. Eventually, the problem is they both fall down on you. So save yourself some pain and pick one.
What if I pick the wrong one?
Well, you will. No matter who you pick, it'll be the wrong one. And not just because you're a Bundy, because you're a man.
Dad, did I mention one of these women was 40 and my teacher?
No, you did not. Son, you got plenty of time to date 40-year-old women when you're 70. No, wait a minute. Make that 35 when you're 80. Yeah, that feels more right to me.
Thanks, Dad. Once again, you wowed me with your wisdom.
He's always taking care of Kelly. Like, there's a bunch of episodes where dudes are hitting on her or treating her bad, and he beats up the dude and shit.
Thank you. See, I was planning on using her dentist, and I was just checking out his work.
No, it's okay. I mean, at first I was hurt to see you with someone else, but after all, I canceled the date. It's my birthday, and it is time to handle my life maturely. Daddy, beat him up.
Of course not.
Like, he's a real man's man if you think about it. That motherfucker won't let nobody clown his kids unless he's doing it. And that's a tribute to him, his character, and the way he loves his kids. It might not be like the fucking Cosby Show where he's fucking teaching him a lesson and then hugs him at the end.
Tell you what, if I don't get accepted into Bennington, I'll take 50 cents on the dollar.
I think I'm gonna tell you what. If I were you, I would get out of this room while I was ahead and alive.
Well, can I at least borrow $3 for some pizza?
That's not Al Bundy. He fucking teaches him a lesson by showing him what a dad does. And I truly love that. And that's one of the main reasons why I loved this show as a kid for some reason. Because he was a real man. He was a real person. He lived in a house. He took care of his kids. And any episode where they were in trouble, that motherfucker was always there with no fucking question. No matter what the situation was, he was there for him. His love for Peg. That's a relationship people either love or don't get. They bicker constantly, teach each other nonstop, but it's all a part of their rhythm. Because even though Al complains about her spending or laziness, he never leaves. He's loyal. He could have walked away 100 times, but he doesn't because Peg is his partner. Deep down, they're a team. They've seen the worst of each other, survived years of chaos, and somehow still end every episode together on that couch. That's real love, messy, loud, and unbreakable. So that's one of the things I loved about the show also, the relationship he had with his wife. It wasn't like Carol and Mike from the Brady Bunch. They weren't all cozy and fucking never saying anything bad about together.
Oh, wow, you could ride my range anytime. You'd be the dude of the dude ranch.
What are you gonna wear?
Well, my old cowboy boots.
Well, you better wear something else or you're gonna get a...
They were like real people. They fucking yelled at each other. They talked about each other. They made fun of each other. It was real good. It felt like a real relationship. Like I said, it was messy, loud, and unbreakable. They loved each other. There's several episodes where Al could have cheated and he didn't because he loved his wife. Or she could have cheated and she didn't because she loved him.
You can't have me because I'm engaged. Oh, all right. I'm married.
I have a confession to make too. I'm also married.
You pig!
So it went back and forth. They truly loved each other and cared about each other, and it showed in every episode.
Okay, Peg, I'm going to say it. But before I say it, I want to tell you I really hate you for this. My stomach is boiling, my palms are sweating, and if you think you're getting a jump after this, you're sadly mistaken. Of course, if you had a brain in that huge head, you'd already know how I feel, but you want to hear it, fine. This is what you want. It's your stinking lousy Valentine's Day present, so here it is. I love you.
No matter what they went through in each episode, they still came together at the end and were together. And they truly loved each other. The sex thing was crazy to me because as a kid looking at her, I was like, she was fucking gorgeous. And he didn't want to do anything with him. That was kind of weird. But every now and then he would put in the work and give her what she wanted.
Now sit up, shut up, and brace yourself.
Oh, wait a second, Peg. Remember, the kids are here. Now, if you want to have sex, they'll have to leave. And if you want it to be good, you'll have to leave.
And I thought that was kind of funny, too, that they would put that in a TV show. That wasn't really happening a lot in those type of sitcoms, but I guess this show pushed the edge. But their relationship was amazing, and you can truly tell that they loved each other in TV sense. And I love that. The loyal friend. Al's friendship with Jefferson and even Steve before him shows another side of his character. He's the guy everyone comes to when they need advice, even if it's bad advice. He'll listen, share a drink, and remind you how ridiculous life is. He builds community in his grumpy way, whether it's the No Ma'am Club or at the shoe store. For Al, friendship isn't about fun, it's about surviving together. He's one of the best friends. He is so fucking loyal. Jefferson and Steve would come over to him for advice, even though he doesn't give the best advice, but he's their friend and he gives them advice. And I love the episode where the young black kid came to his store to get a job, and he was teaching him the ropes, and he was trying to show him the way.
But let me give you a little bit of advice. Bet them, don't wet them. Do them, don't woo them. Date them, don't mate them.
But Angie's different. Was she?
Always lets you pick out the movie. Doesn't mind when you want to watch a ball game. Can recognize a kitchen appliance 2 out of 3 times.
That's her.
I found him very, very interesting as a character when it came to his friends because he never did anything to put them in bad situations. He was always there to help them out. And I truly enjoyed that aspect of his personality or the writing in the show. Even with Marcy Darcy, he would make fun of her. But I've seen there's been episodes where he took up for her and he helped her out.
Marcy, your problem is you're not servile enough. So, young lady, if you want to save your marriage, you're going to have to learn to compromise a little bit. Put down that briefcase. Pick up a dish rag and be a woman. You take my advice?
Yes. Thank you, Al, for your time and help. Pig.
So, Like I said, he's a funny dude, and he'll make fun of you, but he'll never stab you in the back. He's always there for you. One of the best TV dad personalities I've ever seen. And super original, and he's uncomparable in my opinion. The working class hero. Al Bundy represents millions of people who wake up, hate their jobs, and do it anyway. He's a blueprint for the real world dad. Not the perfect one, but the one who keeps the family running. And through all the insults, the broken dreams, and the bad days, he still manages to make people laugh. He gives us permission to be human. And I think the writers got this right on the point by making him a regular person that even though he hates his job, he goes to work every fucking day. He never calls out. He's always there doing a job that he fucking hates. And he doesn't get paid shit.
$3.25 an hour. How can they afford to pay him?
Yet they got that big ass house and a car, and they fucking go on trips and shit. And he always has money to give his kids and his wife. But the whole point is he's a working class person. He's just a regular dude living life with his family and trying to move forward. And he has his schemes where he's almost made money or whatever. But in the end, he's just a shoe salesman, and he's just trying to do what's best for his family. And I truly admire that. Even as a little kid, watching him go to work in a job that he hates, he took care of his family, and that sticks with you as a kid and to an adulthood too. Like I said, I had a job that I hated, and I went to every fucking day until I made myself better to get out of that situation. But you got to do what you got to do to help your family progress and survive, and that's what he did. And I truly admired that as a kid and as a grown adult too. Why Al Bundy still matters. Al Bundy wasn't a role model because he was perfect. He was a role model because he was honest. He showed the side of family life that most sitcoms avoided, the exhaustion, the frustration, the grind. But through it all, he never gave up. And that's what makes him one of the best TV dads ever. He didn't preach, he lived it. And under all the sarcasm, he showed what unconditional love really looks like.
Families are meant to be together.
Well, we don't want to be together.
You have no choice. I dedicate today as Bundy Sunday Fun Day.
And so it ends.
Now, here's the plan. We're going to take a Sunday drive.
And watching that show, especially at that time when you had corny TV shows that came out with corny TV dads, him being a real person really shook through all that fake shit. The show lasted long. They didn't expect the show to last long, but people admired it because it was real. It felt like a real family living a real life. He wasn't poor, but he was just a regular working dude that took care of his family. And I think that resonated with a lot of people because a lot of people have jobs that they hate going to, but they go to it for their family. And then you go on a Sunday night and watch the show, and it shows exactly what they've been going through. You can laugh at it. Not like a lot of these other shows where the TV dads were, like I said, super corny, and you couldn't really relate to them unless you were in that similar situation. But a lot of people were in the situation that Al Bundy was, struggling in a job that didn't pay him shit, that didn't appreciate him, but still going because he has a family to take care of. And a lot of people truly admired that, and that's why it still matters today. It's one of the best sitcoms to ever put on TV, in my opinion. So yeah, Al Bundy might not fit the mold of the perfect TV dad, but that's what makes him great. He worked hard, loved hard, and did it all while taking the hits life threw at him, with sarcasm and a sigh. And honestly, that's what being a dad is all about. That's going to do it for the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. There's only 24 hours in a day, and you gave me a couple minutes of your time. I truly appreciate it. I hope I didn't waste it. Could have been on anybody else's channel, and you decided to watch mine, so thank you. Like I said, that's going to do it for the episode. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. You've been watching